Hello everyone, this is Providencia. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to show you how to make this delicious Oreo cake. Now I'm gonna be real. I'm just gonna let you know it's not the best looking cake, but my son Peanut was very happy. Now, I don't know if you've been my follower for a real long time. I used to post vlogs here. Now I got a second channel, which is in the description box below. I have a son. His name is Angel, aka Peanut. That's what we call him. You know, Spanish people always got nicknames, but anyway. And he is autistic. Now, every time it's his birthday, he always wants an Oreo cake. Now, where I live at in Connecticut, I can't seem to find anything with Oreos or an Oreo cake. And he's been requesting that for a few years now. So this year, I decided, espérate, I'm gonna go and make my own to make him happy. So yes, I made my own. Like I said, it's not the prettiest cake, but it was so good. I was in shock at how good it was. By the way, most of everything that I used was from Aldi's. That's right. Inexpensive, and I still made it look very pretty. With that being said, let me show you how I made this cake. Now this cake is very simple to do. I bought 2 boxes of classic white cake mix from Aldi's. I didn't want to do chocolate cake considering that it was going to have like Oreos and chocolate chips and all that good stuff. Just follow the directions in the box, and that's what I'm doing here. Remember that I'm using 2 boxes of Aldi's cake. Maybe you may use another brand. So I'm not going to give you directions as to how much milk, oil, and eggs I'm adding because every box is kind of different. So yeah, just follow the directions in the back of the box. So I'm ready to add the eggs, and here I have a little like gadget that I bought to separate the egg whites and the yolk. And I'm sorry, that was like total trash. I did not like it at all. I'm like, when is the yolk gonna come out? Nothing wasn't separating. So I had to use my fingers, which, you know, your hands is the best tool when it comes to cooking, as long as it's clean though. But yeah, that's what I was trying to do here. So I'm separating my eggs. With white cake, you don't put no yolks, okay? So that's why I'm putting the yolks to the side. Now, surprisingly, I was getting a whole bunch of like double yolks. I don't even understand that. I'm gonna also show you a clip when I was making eggs for my kids. And all of them, and I kid you not, all of them was double egg yolks. I was like, wow. And here goes another one, another double yolk. I was like, what the hell? And this is the clip that I was just telling you about. I made some eggs for my kids, and every single one of them I cracked had a double eggs, had a double yolks. I'm sorry, I keep saying double eggs. I don't know what's wrong with me today. But yeah, that was pretty weird. I've never had double yolks like that, like back to back. So it was really different for me. I'm gonna mix everything together. Now again, I'm making 2 boxes, but it's because, listen, I have boys and they eat They're not trying to eat one slice of cake. They want to eat more than one slice. So I had to do 3. And let's not forget that I also have grandkids. So, you already know. So I'm going to add my cake mix to these pans. I'm just making sure I'm drying them up. I'm going to use butter spray, but if you want to use butter, you can use butter also. That butter is from Aldi's. The Oreos I bought at Aldi's as well. They surprisingly had Oreos, so I'm adding Oreos to the bottom of the pan. That way when I cut it, there's also Oreos in the bottom. Now it took me about a week to try to figure out how I was going to make this cake for real. Because I know a few desserts, but I don't know, to me this was like next level. I was like, no, how I'm going to do this? But I put some Oreos in the bottom and it was really, really good like that. I'm also tapping the pan for all of the air bubbles could get out of the cake. And I'm going to put it in the oven. Put the temperature according to what it says in the box. And here are the cakes. Nice and beautiful and golden. So I removed the cake from the pan, and as you can see in the bottom, there's Oreos. So good. Oh my goodness. I wish I had a slice right now. Now this I bought at a Spanish supermarket around my way because for some reason they didn't have no white frosting at Aldi's. So I had to buy this one, which was good because it had Oreos. I did microwave my frosting for at least 30 seconds. Why? Because when you put it on top of the cake, I've noticed that while you're spreading it, it be too hard. So I like to microwave my frosting for at least 30 seconds for it could go on the cake very smoothly. It won't break your cake while you're mixing it on the top. You know, like sometimes when you're mixing it, it takes a little piece of the cake. No. Do that trick and believe me, it's not gonna break your cake. Here I am trying to form lines, swearing I'm a baker. Listen, I be clowning my own self, okay? But I'm trying my best. I just want to make my son happy. I just want to make him happy. That's all. So I'm trying my best. Now I got these cashews from Aldi's as well. I'm going to insert a picture here. I'm gonna smash it. Use whatever you have in your kitchen to just make sure it looks like crumbs. Let me tell you something. Those cashews are so good. Highly recommend it. Now I'm gonna be using this bottle as well from Aldi's. It's like a chocolate syrup. Well, it is a chocolate syrup. And I'm gonna put it into a small little Ziploc bag. I'm gonna make a hole, but please keep in mind that this is very liquidy. It ain't like real chocolate that you melt and you put in your cakes and stuff. I'm improvising and working with what I have. And I also want to make this cake inexpensive. Now if you want to do this step right here that I'm doing right now, which is going around the cake, you could do it with that syrup, if you want to budget. But if not, use real chocolate. I'm adding some of the crumbs from the Oreo now. Also, I wanted to tell you that you can make your own crumbs with Oreos. All you gotta do is take out the filling, the cream from the inside, put the cookies in a Ziploc bag and smash it, and bada bing bada boom, you got some Oreo crumbs. I'm gonna add some of the cashew crumbs around the cake. I'm also gonna have some Oreos on the top, you know, standing up a little bit, just for he can know it's an Oreo cake. I'm gonna drizzle some of that chocolate right on top of the Oreos, more in the center. Add some more cashew crumbs. You're gonna want to add the syrup first, for that way the crumbs could stay right on the top and don't fall. It's like a glue. My husband is helping me put the cake into a plate. I also forgot to add small chocolate chips. Now I bought that at Shop and Stop, but I'm for sure they have some at Aldi's. So that's what I'm doing, adding some small chocolate chips around the cake and in the center. And here is all the cake. Oh my God. I must admit, out of all three of them, that was the prettiest one. You know, it took practice, but that was the prettiest one. I wish I could have used regular like chocolate going around the cake. But if you're working on a budget and you want your cake to look pretty and you're doing this for your kids, the kids don't care about none of that. As long as they have some cake, that's all that matters. For using mostly all these products, I think I made this cake really, really nice and very inexpensive. I was able to do 3 cakes with 2 boxes. And may I say, my kids love the cake. And to my surprise, the cake was not sweet. That was what I was worried about. It was very light. I mean, I ate a piece and I was like, wow, this is not as sweet as I thought it was gonna be. Hey, show everybody your beautiful cake.
Yes, I got cake.
Wait, stay still.
Wow, Mom, where did you buy that cake
He
from?
is happy.
Yo, Mom, where you bought that cake from?
What? Don't be funny, alright? You know I made it.
It's delicious.
I bet you
You like it?
Yes, I like it.
Peanut, okay, don't
I'm
worry.
allergic to delicious cake.
How it tastes?
That was so corny.
You like it with your cake and everything?
I love
Wait,
it,
with
man.
your ice cream and everything. I'm sorry, I'm making a lot of mistakes now. Why? Because I'm tired. Alright, so go like this if you like
It's
it.
alright. How you think
Alright.
the kids...
And here is the inside of the cake. I highly recommend when you put it in the oven, make sure you put it right on the top. Don't put the cake in the bottom because the cookie will be a little hard. I know because I had 3. 2 on the top, 1 on the bottom. And the one on the bottom, I noticed that the cookie in the bottom of the cake was a little hard. But the other 2 was very soft. So I'm just letting you guys know that. And yeah, that's about it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want more dessert recipes because I'm sure everybody wants dessert recipes. And that's it. Take care. God bless. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.